Welcome back to Screen's Weekend Watchlist, your trusted guide to what's new, what's hot, and absolutely unmissable on OTT platforms. This week, we're diving into 5 fresh releases that span across continents, genres, and emotional wavelengths. From a Cannes-winning love chase across Asia to a chilling commentary on our digital obsessions. Let's get into it, shall we? Firstly, the film that's already turned heads and hearts on the international stage, Grand Tour, now streaming on Mubi. Directed by Miguel Gomes, this is not going to be your typical historical drama. This is colonial Burma in 1917 reimagined. A love-struck fiancé, a fleeing civil servant, and a whimsical winding chase across Asia. That's Grand Tour in a nutshell. It won Best Director at Cannes 2024, and for good reason at that. Gomes fuses a melodrama with screwball comedy, wrapping it all up in a sepia-toned postcard from a long time gone. Edward, a British civil servant, runs off the day his fiancée Molly arrives to marry him. And instead of moping, Molly chases him with equal parts grace and grit. There's a strange kind of magic to this film. The landscapes are dreamy, the pacing is playful, and underneath it all, a commentary on colonialism and freedom. A true cinephile's pick and Portugal's official Oscar entry this year. Now, from colonial Burma to Cold War America, let's talk about Fellow Travelers, streaming on Prime Video. Based on the novel by Thomas Mallon and created by Ron Niswaner, this period drama is bold, it's heartbreaking, and politically charged. At its center is the forbidden love between two men in McCarthy-era Washington, a time when being true to yourself would actually ruin your career or worse. Matt Bomer plays Hawkins Fuller, polished, powerful, and emotionally armored. Jonathan Bailey plays Tim Laughlin, an idealist with faith, hope, and a lot to lose. And I mean, it's not just a love story, it's about secrecy, ambition, and what it really means to survive in a world that's trying to raise you and your identity. The chemistry is undeniable, the stakes are high, and the performances absolutely riveting. So if you're into nuanced historical dramas with emotional depth and queer representation done right, Fellow Travelers deserves a spot on your weekend list. Next, let's zoom into the dark corners of digital fame with Logout dropping on ZEE5. Directed by Amit Golani and written by Biswapati Sarkar, this one stars Babil Khan as Pratyush, a 26-year-old, a social media star on the brink of hitting 10 million followers. But just as he's about to celebrate, his whole world spirals into chaos. A fan crosses the line, and what follows is a psychological thriller drenched in dread. Think about it. Parasocial relationships, internet obsession, and a life that's curated for likes unraveling in real time. Logout is not really just a thriller, it's practically a mirror, one that reflects how deeply wired we are into our online avatars and how fragile this world really is. With strong performances by Rasika Dugal and Nimisha Nair, this one brings the horror of our hyper-connected lives to chilling life. And now, if you're in the mood for a late night scare, Murmur on Lionsgate Play is going to be your pick. This Tamil language horror thriller uses the found footage format to excellent effect. A group of YouTubers ventures into a cursed forest to capture the mythical 7 Saptakannigal. But what they find instead is a vengeful spirit and sheer terror. As their cameras glitch and crackle, the horror unfolds frame by frame, immersive, eerie, and completely unpredictable. Murmur taps into the age-old theme of curiosity killing the cat, or in this case, the content creators. A perfect pick if you're craving horror that feels rooted, regional, and relentlessly unsettling. That makes it more authentic. Finally, something a little quieter but no less intense, Istanbul Encyclopedia, now streaming on Netflix. Written and directed by Selman Nakar, this Turkish series is an intimate exploration of identity, belonging, and womanhood. We follow Zehra as she tries to piece together her identity in the bustling chaos of Istanbul, while Nesrin, another woman, is ready to leave the city behind entirely. Their lives intersect, diverge, and reflect the many contradictions of a city that is caught between its tradition and modernity. It's emotional, beautifully shot, and meditative, a love letter to Istanbul and an elegy at the same time. It is the perfect choice if you're looking for something that's soul-stirring and character-driven. So that's your weekend watch list. Grand Tour for a whimsical, award-winning cinematic journey across colonial Asia. Fellow Travelers, a forbidden love story set in America's political dark ages. Log Out, a chilling cautionary tale about internet fame and obsession. Murmur, a Tamil found footage horror flick that will haunt you. And Istanbul Encyclopedia, a quiet, profound exploration of identity and place. So that's 5. Whether you're in the mood to feel, fear, or just fall into another world, this week's releases have got you all covered. Tell us what you ended up watching in the comments below, and we'll see you next week for more gems from the OTT universe. Until then, happy binging. This is Nia signing off.